Hey y'all, so I am so excited because we are we are really rolling and cooking with gas right now. It's like finally occurred. If you close it, you can't open it. It's okay, leave it. Exactly. If you close it, you can't open it. Come Fundi. There you go. Yeah, so let me show you something I worked on today. Very proud of it. Let me see if I can show it to you. So this, I had my friend Nico.
Yes,
Nico is he's also a. Tell him what you do.
Carpenter.
He's more than a carpenter, y'all. He is also a filmmaker. I didn't know that he was an artist. The man is a producer.
Yes.
And this, the man is a producer.
What's chocolate?
Oh, come on, Jojo. So he painted this. I had this made, and then he painted this for me. The color came out darker than I wanted, so I used this. I'm so excited because this is. Do you like it? Yes.
You didn't show them. You didn't show them here.
Yes, written in it. Wait, Jojo, come on. Come on. So I didn't show them there, but wait. I have something else to show you. Wait, written in it. Written in it only has 12 minutes. I want to show her what else I'm excited about. Look at this. So I had these made. These are my design. I chose the color. Okay, so look at this. This is in the 2-bedroom family suite. This is in the smaller bedroom, right? So look at this. Shh. I am so excited. They haven't set it up yet. But honey. So I call these the sunrise beds.
No,
So
Mom,
this is
they're
in
not
the.
sunrise beds. They're blue beds.
They're not blue.
They're blue.
So I can't wait for it to be set up tomorrow, right? I'm not gonna lie, I would like to get some mattresses. So if y'all could go ahead and pitch in, I would appreciate it. Make your reservations. Go ahead, connect with me. But look at this. Look at that. So depending on how I move the phone, you will see. So this is what the lady who won the raffle, this is what her children are going to be sleeping on for the next 30 days. Plush golden yellow in the Tinga room. No, honey, please don't run around this house with chocolate on you. Go and eat, sit at the table. That's why I put you there. Thank you. Yes, rich and plush and luxurious, right, bud? Yes. So I'm back in the 2-bedroom family suite. So we finally had the curtain rods put up, right? So these, I don't have any curtains, so I don't know what I'm gonna do just yet, but I don't have any curtains for these, but the family is arriving on Sunday. All right, she is lucky. Her family is going to be the first to be in here, right? And these beds are huge. Don't let the camera fool you. These are huge. So these are the Kilimanjaro beds, right? And the yellow beds are I haven't given them a name yet, but I just like the color, the way how the color pops, like you're coming in through the blue, and then these beautiful golden yellow. So this is the sunrise that, can you imagine her children going to sleep in this bed and they hear the ocean lapping? And it's so nice, so nice. So I'm so excited. I'm finally feeling like I did this project. I was having an out of body, out of mind experience because I worked so hard, and half of the time I was in film school. And that took up so much of my energy, and it's like my brain is still in, this is not a good time.
You look like Elsa.
I look like Elsa. Okay. Mambo, yes. She has little ones. I wanted to also share please have a seat. Thank you. I want to also share the Amazon wish list because I do need like mattress protectors, pillow protectors, things like that. But the look from here, the view from here with all the some of the artwork, the view from here is just sublime, right? It's just sublime. That's what I want. I want a place that's like filled with beauty. And when this door is closed, you see the mamas? Ah, I love it. I love it here. I love it. It's amazing. But anyway, I wanted to do this live to really encourage those of you who are looking to come that, you can do it. You can make this happen. You definitely can make this happen if you put your mind to it and you connect with the community, you connect with the people who are here, you connect with people who can help you, show you the ropes. You can do it. You have talents in you. So you see this golden yellow, it was the same fabric, and I was inspired to make the beds from this same fabric, and I'm going to make a bed from this same fabric. Yeah, so thank you. So yeah, I mean, it's just like kind of, you might think that, oh, did I show them that?
No.
I didn't show it to them? You might think I wake up every day, go, I have this great place, and this, I don't, because I'm so drained emotionally, I'm drained physically, I'm drained financially. Angie, please reserve for the RSVP. A lot of you got your invitations. You should have gotten your invitation yesterday. If you did not get your invitation, go ahead and send me an email, Xodus Africa1@gmail.com. If you did not get, I put out for 50 free 50 free invitations because honestly, I am trying to raise funds. I need to buy goats, some chickens. It's going to be a very expensive undertaking. So if you'd like to go ahead and do something to help to contribute to the grand opening, which I think is necessary for the work that we did, we do need to recognize where we came from. But the other day I said to Jojo, what did it look like here? And she said, oh, and I have to own that, this place was a mess. And I came through and I did what I said I was going to do. And I'm doing what I said I was going to do with it. And I have to appreciate that. And even when, I don't have the things that I think I should have, or the things that I need to have in order to move the project along, or even make myself feel, good in myself. Even when I don't have those things, I'm tremendously grateful and appreciative that I was able to, in my lifetime, during the time of COVID-19, come to Africa with a 5-year-old kid while in film school and use my integrity and my intellect and my skills, Joanna, and my skills, and and stay on top of this project day and night. And so I want you to hold on, you know, to that gratitude. Whatever it is that you are going through in life right now, be grateful. You have strength, you have energy. You know, I have all different kinds of reasons to cry, but I also have so many reasons to be thankful. I have so many reasons. I am healthy today. My kid is healthy. My kid is smart. You know, I'm okay, and you have to find that in you as well. One of the things that I used to tell myself when I was going through very, very bad things in America was, I have all the money I can ever want, even when the bank account was lying to me. I have all the money I could ever want. I have everybody. I'm happy. I have everything I could never ever need. No one has ever hurt me. And those are the things you have to tell yourself. I'm touching up on the point when I said to you the other day that you have to manipulate your mind, because through the mind and through the sound and through the voice is what we create, is how we create our circumstances. Never call yourself poor. Never call yourself broke. Never call yourself anything beneath a creation of God, which is what you are. You're a creation of God, a reflection of the divine. That is what you are. You're existing on this material plane as a reflection of the divine, okay? So never call yourself like, I'm broke. You can say, yeah, I don't have any money right now, but never say, I'm broke. You're not broke. You have a temporary cash flow situation. Never tell yourself that, you know, nobody doesn't want you. You know, tell yourself that, you know, I have choices and I choose better for myself. You know, talk to yourself kindly, talk to yourself nicely, and stay positive. And whatever it is you're going through, find things to be grateful for, you know. And I keep saying this over and over again, that I'm grateful for what, for so many things, even the little things and the big things. I am grateful for them, because I could have came here, signed the lease on this project, and have it sit here and not do anything with it. But through the screen, so many of you saw what I saw. So many of you felt what I felt. So many of you understood what I understand, that it is high time for us to have a place in Africa. It is high time that somebody on the continent says, these people have the right to return, and we should treat them with dignity, and we should have some concessions in place for when they come back. So through this house, we're going to do so many great things. We are going to do amazing, amazing things. So yes, thank you, Kaza. Let me see. Yes, thank you, Roots Reggae Girl. I think I will get all I need, you know, because like even the basics that we should have, some things we don't have, like curtains. I mean, but still at the same time, well, look at all else that we do have. So I have to be grateful for that. And I hope the people who come through this space, that they can overlook the little things, that everything isn't going to be perfect. It's not the Ritz-Carlton, you know, even though it's trying to look better than the Ritz-Carlton, right? It's not the Ritz-Carlton, and we're not complete yet. There are so many little things that need to be done. So I'm just hoping that the people who come through can appreciate that there is a place to go, and we're trying to keep it clean and try to keep working, because thank you, True Passion. I appreciate that from Yad, man. Yes. Thank you, Angel. Yes, come on, come through. Thank you. Thank you, Angel. Yeah, I mean, for me, you know, we were fortunate to find, and everything fell into place at the same time. Y'all been watching these videos from I came off the plane. Some of you have not seen my experience when I came off the plane. Some of you haven't seen the progression, the story. You've only seen the house and seen what I've been doing with the house and where I brought it to, but you don't see where we brought it from, and you don't see where we came from. You don't remember JoJo in the airport in Qatar, um, you know, and now she's in school. No, that's not nice. And now she's in school, right? Now she's reading. I'm seeing my child read. I'm seeing my child spell. I'm seeing my child progress in Africa. I'm seeing her become, someone in Africa. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the Cash App here. If you'd like to donate a goat for the grand opening, I think it's high time that we did do the grand opening, even though we're not complete yet. If you would like to donate a goat, a chicken, a bag of rice, go ahead, drop it in the Cash App. I'll tell you in the PayPal, go ahead. I mean, just the people who are coming, just the small things. Some people, they contribute very little things, and it is even in their presence that they are here and that they want to be here and they want to be a part of here. What makes me proud of having this project, and now, Jackson said, Mama, it's not a project anymore, it's a house, which is true. It is a house. Don't it look like a house? So yeah, I got somebody spinning. I got somebody spinning in the living room. So yeah, so we do need some more artwork. We do need some more furniture. We do need some more things, and we're running this grand opening at the same time. Those of you who come, I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but I'm trying to make it as perfectly as I possibly can for you, okay? Those of you who contributed in the very beginning, the early people who contributed, like they gave $200 for their stay. Email me if you're still looking to come. Email me, communicate with me, right? She's having a ball, right, Kronk? Yes. Lisa, she has grown so much. Lisa, you're coming soon, aren't you? We have to talk. I would prefer to talk to you face to face when you come. Thank you, Anna. Yes, Anna. So that 2-bedroom family suite with the golden beds, did you see that? That's where your kids are gonna be, honey. So when you come here I think you're coming in September, when you come here, you're gonna enjoy what your children are gonna be sleeping on. You're gonna enjoy what you're gonna be sleeping on. You're gonna love the views. You're gonna love everything about being here. This family is coming, I think it's a family of 5, and we don't have a dining room table, okay? So I hope they can forgive me. But at this point in time, our priority is getting everybody mattresses, beds, sheets, towels, pillowcases, and everything that they need so that they can be comfortable. And if I have to move all of my stuff out of my house and move it here, you don't have what you need, right? But I keep my word. You won a raffle. I want you to come and feel like you were treated well, like you paid $1 million. Or you're coming to a family member who is happy to see you and happy to receive you. I want you to have that energy about you and feel blessed that you made the right decision to repatriate or come to Africa to see what you could do with your children. Your children deserve a better life. They deserve a better quality of living. They deserve to be in a dignified lifestyle, and you're making that leap of faith for your children, and I appreciate that, and I want you to enjoy that experience, right? So I had a mini meeting with my lady who she does the real estate, so she's coming. She's going to be here every day from starting on Monday. I know a lot of you are going to Airbnbs and you're going to hotels, and I'm not trying to be, understand what I'm saying, I'm not trying to be catty. However, because our resources are limited, we are only able to cater to the people who are staying here, meaning the lady that we're using who will find you places to stay and find you houses, she will be here at this location. So even if you're in an Airbnb, she will not be coming to your hotel anymore. She's not going to be coming to your Airbnb anymore. We have too many people who are going to be here on site. We have too many people who are going to be here, so we have a limited resource. You may, however, be able to come and meet her here, and and we work out what we're doing together. But I will not be sending her all over Africa anymore. She's only going to be here at the Exodus house. So even if you decide to go somewhere else, you can still come here, but at the same time, I'm not sending her anywhere. So I hope you understand that when you reach out to me and tell me that you would like the agent, but you are, spending $1 million at some ritzy hotel, I will not be able to send her to you because it's too far and she's a resource that I need, right? And without her, I will have a very, very difficult time. So yeah, that's it. Okay. Okay, Lisa. So Lisa, how is everything now? Is everything working out? Okay. Yeah, I mean, Lisa is having a situation with family health, but the thing is, if you have mm, yeah, Anna says her daughter just saw people get shot. What? A shot? Oh, when you said shot, I thought you meant the COVID-19 vaccine. Shot is in bullets? Wow. I am so sorry about that, Anna. I'm sorry. No child should ever, ever experience that. Lisa says, I've got curtains and sheets that I'd be happy to give you. Yes. Okay, so Lisa, if you're not coming, let me know, send me an email. And send me pictures of the curtains and things as well, because here, no, I don't want you in this couch with the chocolate. Go wash your hands again. Okay. So yeah, sorry about that, Anna. But I know that put a fire under your tail because, when we're raising our kids in America, we're subjecting them to a lot of things. We're subjecting them to a lot of things. We're exposing them to way too much. The hypersexuality, the all of this different explorative sexual this and that. It's just too much in the face. There's just too much for the children to see and absorb on the television. When you look out the window, all you see is just all of this stuff. And it gets in the way of the child's mental development. It gets in the way of childhood, okay? And, when I'm here and I look out my window, I'm driving by and I see the women and they're modestly dressed and they're, properly clothed and they look dignified and they look like queens. It gives me hope for what I can expect to see in the future for my own child, right? Because you can't be wilding out if everybody else isn't. But if you're in a country where everybody's wilding out, then you feel like you're missing something, like you're not doing something, like you should be a part of the crowd or a part of the crew when you are, you're not, right? So when you come here and you see what the young women look like and sound like here, you have a different level of expectation from your children. Now, notwithstanding, I'm not telling you that this is going to be a perfect experience, because maybe as a child who I too went back home. I too had a culture shock. I left America when I was 12 and I went back to Jamaica. And I too was culturally shocked. And I was talking to Jackson about it the other day, that I hated the schools in Jamaica. I hated to go to school in Jamaica, because in America, I was already using computers at 12. And then when I went to Jamaica, I had to be something like 15 before you could learn to type. Okay, and so it felt like we were in a society where things weren't moving as quickly as they could. And you know, so certain things about the way the education was structured in Jamaica, I did not like it. So your children are also going to experience that. I'm going to be honest with you. You're moving to Africa, you're moving to a third world country, and you are going to have to parent more. You are going to have to introduce their children to different things more. You are going to have to keep your child lockstep with what their counterparts in other places are doing. You might have to expose your child. This is not to say that the education system here isn't brilliant as far as academics is concerned, but as far as creativity and the exploration of their limits, of their limitations, and what you can put on them and what you can expose them to, you are going to have to do that for, as a parent. Okay, and part of that might mean, hey, Will, what's up, friend? Will, now look at goat. Anybody else? I need a goat. That's what's up. I'm looking for goat. We're trying to do this on the 19th of June. I don't know if we're gonna do it, but we're gonna do something. Okay, even if we're gonna go catch the neighbor's chickens, we're gonna do something over here. Right? The 19th of June, you should all have gotten your invitations by now. So one of the things that I'm going to do for JoJo that we hear in this land of the beautiful and land of the great. What we're cooking, so we're going to be cooking some curry goat, mostly Jamaican menu. You know, we're going to have some vegetarian dishes. We're going to have some grilled chicken. We're going to have some Swahili food. But we're doing a goat or many goats, depending on how much you RSVP. If you did not get your email, please email me, exodusafrica1@gmail.com, XODUSAfrica, the numeral 1@gmail.com. I have 50 free tickets. The rest of them, I'm charging a $15 admission donation, and I have you know, if somebody would like to donate a goat or donate something, yeah. So, but what I'm going to be doing with Johanna, since we're in this land of, you know, of so much history and so much culture and so much wild, you know, wildlife and nature. Okay, let's see. Yes, Crunk King says his parents almost sent him back to Tanzania because he was acting up when he was younger, and he was born and raised in England, but he talked them out of it, and he regrets that choice now. What I'm going to be doing with JoJo is I am going to spend some time and expose her to all of that we have here as far as the wildlife, the national parks. There is so much, so there are so many things to see. The guy who we have who does the tours here, he is actually a specialist in this field, and he knows, when I tell you, he knows almost everything there is to know about Tanzania. I want to utilize him to do some interactive education on the road with JoJo, so she can see the natural world, she can see the wildebeest, the gazelles, more than just the wildlife, but to understand crops and understand farming and understand how things work here. So I think I want to incorporate that as far as her education is concerned. And I'm just kind of like building an idea of a naturalist classroom. So you know, in America, how you do field trips, you know, I'm thinking of organizing field trips to these national parks for children to incorporate them, you know, incorporate that into their education. Because here in Tanzania, you can leave school. You can leave school and don't know anything about Ngorongoro. You don't know anything about the Serengeti. You don't know anything about the coastal regions. You don't know anything about the resources and the minerals and all the things that are here that I talk about all the time. And I want to incorporate that into her education. So those of you who are coming here with children, let's see if we could work together. I know I said it before about homeschooling, but I don't want just the homeschooling curriculum where all you know about is is whatever they provide for you in the syllabus. I want a more interactive education where they're exposed to the natural resources and the natural things that are there. So I'm thinking of using this guy because he's amazing and he's certified and he goes all over, and he would be the one to do that. Of course, we need to get like a bus or something, transportation, so that we could do that. But that's a great way, I think, that we can incorporate some of the natural world and some of the different things into the children's education, because when we move them from America, we're moving them from a lot. We have to show them why. We have to show them what. We have to show them what else to see. I don't want them to just come and say, well, we came to Africa and we got a nice house and we live in a nice house. No, I want you to say, well, we came to Africa and we studied the life cycle of the elephant. And we studied how, an elephant gives birth, or we studied the migration of the wildebeest, or we studied, about the flamingos. Why are they pink? I want the children to have the richness of what, don't touch my paintwork. The richness of what they are experiencing here. So it's late. I'm gonna go on and go. But what recording? Yes, Julie, I will be the grand opening. Yes, so I will be recording it. And the other thing I have two things I wanted to talk to you guys about as well. One is, so I'm starting the podcast, and it's really centered around African business. I was on the radio in Jamaica. I was on morning time radio, 5 days a week, national radio, and I had a great show. I interviewed people at the very top level in business in Jamaica, and I want to revisit that again. And thank you, Tracy. Tracy said, sounds like a new YouTube channel, JoJo's New World, and African education in real life. There you go. I love it. Yes. So what I wanted for those of you who are here or who are looking to start businesses, if you can go ahead and email me, exodusafrica1@gmail.com, xodusafrica1@gmail.com. Let me write it here. What I want is, let's see, Exodus, and yes, baby. Okay. Go ahead and email me if you have a business, that you're looking to start, so that I could interview you. I did this on the radio in Jamaica. I'm a trained television producer. I just graduated from film school, but my love is the radio. I would like to get back to doing that so I can interview you about your experiences of setting up business and the kind of business that you would like to get involved in. And the Tanzanian people who are here, or the African people who are on this channel, go ahead and email me about your business opportunities, so that I could go ahead and produce the show properly with different segments of people with their different experiences. So that's one thing I want you to do. Okay, thank you, Lisa. Yes. So that's what I want. This is for the podcast. Okay. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that so much. So go ahead and email me. So that's, Jojo, I forgot what I was gonna say. So that's one, that's the business. But those of you who are looking to start businesses, those of you who have businesses, those of you who are in business, those of you who are African who have business that you want to tell people about. When I was on the radio in Jamaica, I interviewed everyone from the top to the bottom and in between, and I charged no one anything. It was hard work, okay? I didn't charge for it, which usually in Jamaica you charge people to appear on your show. That's how you make the money. But there was nothing like that at all. And the goal was to move it to television, and someone stole the idea. But it's okay. They didn't do anything what it was supposed to look like, but it's all right. So anywho, if you have a business, if you have a business idea, if you have a plan, if you have anything that you'd like to talk about, those are the things to encourage people and give people insights into opportunities that exist, that or things that they could build on when they get here, industries that they could participate in. Opportunities abound here in Africa, but they also abound in Tanzania, I think, more than anywhere else, because it's bordered by so many countries and they have the infrastructure, and they're a powerhouse. They're the biggest economy in East Africa, I think. Yeah, or the biggest population, one of the two. But they're huge and they're nothing to sneeze at. So go ahead and email me. Arjun says, then you still don't have the donation button yet. No, I meant to do that yesterday, but I did do the newsletter. Let me go ahead and let me see. I think I have the link. So if I do. So I'm back. All right, so let me go ahead and put this in here. So through this link, you can donate. Click on that link. It's the grand opening. The very first button where it says RSVP. When you RSVP, it will also say to donate. Yes, Krunk, sorry. Yeah, I had a black screen because I went out to pick up this link for the grand opening. So follow this link. Let's see. Yeah, follow this link. Or email me and I'll email you the link, right? Once I email you the link, you can follow that. So that's the email address that you want to use to communicate with me. Always remember to use this one, the numeral 1. Don't use the PayPal email address, people. It is an unmonitored email address. Ain't nobody looking at that email address at all. It is strictly to process the PayPal account. Once in a while I go in there because I'm looking for something and I see so many emails and I'm like, oh, I feel bad, because that's why people are like, oh, you don't write me back and you don't communicate with me and you don't answer your emails. Well, you're not really using the right email. This is the correct email address to communicate with us. ExodusAfrica1@gmail.com, and there is not one but 2 people looking at this email all the time. And we do not sleep on communicating with you or helping you to get what you need, because we understand what it feels like to need help and you don't get it, okay? So that's one. So if you have a business idea that you would like to have me interview you with, communicate with me there. If you have pictures, let me see what else. What else did I want to say to you? So as many of you well know, I'm a filmmaker, and I made a film to graduate film school, but I never sent them the film. I never sent them the film because I did not want copyright issues. I did not want them to use my film as a learning tool And I feel like the content of the film was too sensitive to provide it for them the way how they use student films. And I'm thinking of releasing this film to raise some funds. So if you think that's a good idea, let me know. I will share the link with you. And I think what I should do is probably put a button on the website to see the film, and that you can, purchase tickets to the film and you can see it online. Let me know what you feel about that, or what you think about that, or if you think it's a good idea to release the film to raise money. I said I'm going to run it by you guys, just to hear what you think would be the best way. Or should I save it and release it at the grand opening? What do you think I should do with this film? Hey, Naturally Organic, how you doing, love? Yeah, so what do you think we should do? You release the film to raise funds, or save the film for the grand opening? So we might do the premiere, we might use the film to raise funds, and also use it at the grand opening. Because this is how I feel, is I was given a test and the testimony has not been shared. There is about 5 people, if so many human beings, who have seen that film. I was very protective over the content of the film. I was very protective over what was in the film. Most of it is about JoJo. It's about her experience coming, and our journey coming to Africa. Hey, Sophia, how are you? Yeah, so Zadina says I should release it at the grand opening and then release it to the public afterwards. I think so too. I think so too, because I went through a test, and the one thing that I have not done is I haven't told the testimony. I have not shared the experience. And it's one thing to look at me in this light that, everything is fine and I've built this house, and but you don't know what brought us here. You don't know what pushed us this far. You don't know where we come from. And that film is really more about where we come from. And I think if you saw what we experienced and what we went through prior to coming here, it would be a very powerful testimony, because it was the 19th of June last year that we finalized that experience. It was on Juneteenth. And, for 1 year later to release it on Juneteenth, 2021, I think you guys will really appreciate it, right? So thank you, Stephanie. Yes, Stephanie says I'm a witness. She does respond. Yes, I do. I do respond to the email, and I make the time and I find the time. Respond to that right in that email address, accessafrica1@gmail.com. I be in there 3, 4 o'clock in the morning seeing what's up, And I know a lot of you want to come, and a lot of you tune in, not just necessarily for the jump to repatriate. I know a lot of you tune in for the jump, period. That the energy that I give you, the powerful energy of explaining to you who you are, what you can accomplish, and what you're able to achieve if you put your mind to it, and if you put your energy behind it, that you can make magical things happen. You just have to remain positive and keep working at a dream. Make a plan and work the plan. And if the plan don't work, sometimes you got to move to a different place to make it work, So we received a lot of blessings, but I never ever told of the testimony. I never ever put it put it out there of how things happen. And, you know, I was in the kitchen the other morning and I said, you know what, Renee, you need to stop making what someone else did to you define how you see yourself. Okay, and that's something I've been guilty of, is allowing somebody else who hurt me to define how I see myself. Not because you did some kind of shady shit to me means that that's who I am, but I haven't learned to like deal with it and process it properly. But what I have learned how to do is recognize that I don't have to allow someone else to have that power over me anymore. Okay? And I don't have to make, because somebody else feels like they put me this low, means that that is my identity, or that is my my truth. You know, I know the truth. The God that is in me knows the truth, and it has always been enough. But what I do know now is that I have to release it. I have to tell it. I have to put it out there, because if I don't, I am still living it like it's just happened. And I want to unburden this thing that I've been carrying for this year. This whole entire year, I've been carrying this heavy load on myself. And I want to unburden that, because I know that didn't happen to me just to happen to me to say, well, you know, Renee, this is bad luck and it happens to everybody and it happens. No, that was a test to give me this testimony. This thing happened to a filmmaker. That means I was supposed to make a film. I was supposed to put this film out in the world, and I have it made, and I'm sitting on it, and I am sitting on it, and I'm holding it, and I'm holding it in, and it is not helping. So I bought the projector, and I have the screen, and so I think the grand opening is where I should release it, and then release it to the public. So also release it online and show it live at the grand opening. So that's what I think I'm going to do with it. So look out for the sale of those tickets. So maybe we can all watch it together. It's about 40-minute long. I'm going to do some final editing on it to see if I could cut it down a little shorter. But I'm going to also put that out there and let you know when I've released it, when it's available, so that we can watch it together on the 19th of June. And yes, we will be filming on that day. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Yes, Will said, when we go low, you go low. When they go low, you go high. Absolutely. And, you know, the important thing about going through crisis is you can't allow the crisis to define you. You can't let crazy people make you crazy. You have to remember that you're a creation of God, and and don't let people who allow themselves to be instruments of the devil define you. Don't let people who allow themselves to be low make you also feel low. They don't count and they don't matter. But I need to release this testimony because it's not mine. It's not mine to keep. It was given to me. It was a story to tell, and I haven't told it. I've shown it to Jackson. I've showed it to my friend, and I made it. And that's what, 3 human beings. That's 3 human beings on this planet for something that should have been given out to the whole world to see and know what the challenges are. And it's all of the stories that I've been talking about over this past year. But now you know what I went through, and now you will know why Juneteenth is valuable to us. Not just me, us, okay? Because we're all living in a dimension of JoJo's reality. If I didn't have JoJo, I would still be somewhere in America going, why am I, oh Lord, what am I gonna do? I'll still be fussing with white folk. I left because of her. I left I planned when I got pregnant that I was going to have her here. I was going to raise her here. So we're all living in a dimension of JoJo's reality. And so this is pretty much her story and what I went through to realize her story for her. Okay. So without further ado, I'm going to ask y'all if you have any questions. Jackson's waiting for me. It's 8:07 on a Friday night. I'm sure he got somewhere to go, maybe down at the Regal Beagle to go have a drink or something. I should be somewhere helping another repat celebrate his grand opening, but my bank account is saying otherwise. So I'm going to be quietly at home with JoJo. Hey, what's up? Feet. Yeah. Yes. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you, Crunk King. Crunk King, you should come to your country, right? My landlady, her children are living overseas, and when she saw this house and saw what I did with this house, she said she didn't think I was gonna finish. That's one. And two, she said she has children overseas. Why can't they come back and do this too? They can't, because it's been here the whole time. This house is rusted and broken down and rotted to a core. This house, this very same house, this place that we're sitting in, there were pigeons and lizards and all different kind of critters. There were no windows in here. There were no big shiny windows. This place has been here the whole time. Someone, a Tanzanian, could have easily come down here, said, what's behind that wall? Come in here, looked at it and said, I could do something with this. Okay? So people, people who are Tanzanian born, you have a lot going for you. There's a lot in this little country that you can come and find and see to do and develop. And you speak the language and you know the culture and you know the people. If you have that much of a leg up on things, and me, I don't speak no language. I don't know nothing. I came from America less than a year ago. Imagine what you could do now with this idea that you saw someone come and do. Imagine what you could do now. You could do great things. You could do great things, right? So, yes, Crunk King, come on back. This is your country. Excuse me. This is not just about, the diaspora. This is about us all working together to lift Africa to a new dimension. And man, watch what I'm gonna do once we get this NGO up and running. I know someone emailed me about the NGO, but we have not completed the process. We have not. There are some stages of it that we need to get through. So I don't have all the information. You're asking a lot of questions that I have to refer to my lawyer to even get an answer from me. This is Africa. A lot of things are not cut and dry and straight and plain. So, be patient with me, because if I don't answer, it means I don't have the answer. Right? So those of you who are here in Tanzania, you have a beautiful country. God bless you. God bless your country. God bless, your networking abilities and your ability to look out and see that there is better here for you. Okay, you don't have to leave and go nowhere. You got it right here. Don't worry about none of this COVID and none of this foolishness. You got this beautiful country. You're born, you're entitled to it, and you can make something great right here, right? So let me go on and go. Anyone has any questions? Any questions? Please go ahead and make a donation to the Cash App. If you're donating for a goat, put goat. If you're going to donate for rice, put rice. For chicken, put chicken. If you would like to donate via PayPal, I'm going to also put that in here. buyblackbusiness@gmail.com. Do not be afraid to ask questions, people. That's why I'm here. I want you to feel comfortable. This is the PayPal. I want you to feel comfortable asking questions. You have my email address. This is only for PayPal. Do not email to this address. Okay, don't email here. you will be in the darkness. Use exodusafrica1@gmail.com. Exodusafrica, the numeral 1@gmail.com. If you have a question. Crunk King says, informative video, no questions for me. Yes, y'all. I'm just like trying to establish faith in this whole thing because I saw it from where it was coming from to where it is now. And, there was a point where I was like, how am I going to do this? And it was done. How am I going to get appliances? And we got appliances. How am I going to get windows? We got the windows. How am I going to get furniture? And we're doing it kidogo, little by little. So there were a lot of questions, and I just need to stand in that faith and be excited and be happy and continue to, to be hopeful and look forward. And I want you to have that energy as well. Don't put yourself in this low vibration energy where you're thinking about this COVID-19 and all the people are dying and it's a bioweapon and yeah, let's get off that train. I mean, it's a long gravy train. We don't know where it started and where it's going to end, but all I know is we need to know where we are going. We need to know what we are going to be on. We need to know where we need to be and what we need to do for our children and for our betterment and our better well-being. Right? So try to stay up. I'm trying to stay up. I'm trying to build, stay up positive. Because, but the question, the question of where we got curtains. Well, last week I didn't know where I was going to get curtain dowels, and see, we got curtain brackets. Oh, Jackson. Never mind. I was gonna ask him if the woodworker made the rods, where are the rods for the curtain brackets. Yeah, I didn't have no money to have those made. I forgot. I had them made for the bedroom and for the bathrooms, right? So that's right. Naturally Organic says she knows where she's going. Exactly. Yes. So just stay positive. Stay up with me. I mean, stay up. Stay up. Hold your head up. If you're serious about this repatriation thing, amazing.
Wow. So they can sleep.
Wow. Okay. So she's getting tired. She's getting creative. She put the draw pulls that I have for the draw in a plastic box so they can sleep.
Okay, or tomorrow.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. Any questions? Email me.
You like it?
We're here.
Everybody give us thumbs up.
Everybody gives us thumbs up.
Yes.
Wow.
Or a thumbs down.
No thumbs down. Thumbs up. You're watching too much YouTube. Okay, y'all. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, I'm going now. JoJo gets crazy when she gets tired. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate all your donations. Please go ahead and send us some gold, some rice and tea. All right, bye, y'all. Thank you, Sophia. God bless you, Sophia. Thank you, Julie. Good night, y'all. Bye-bye. Bye.